Most people think strength training is all about the big muscles, biceps, glutes, quads. But today, we're going after the muscle that you've never thought about, the small stabilizers that actually hold everything together. Positioned and control creates strength that lasts. So grab your lightweight, less than 1 kilo or 2 pounds is perfect. When you're ready, grab your hand weight and let's get started. As usual, we are going to start with standing exercises and then we'll move on to the floor to do the rest on a mat. Okay, let's go get ready. Standing upright, roll down, feet parallel, arms by the side, softening the knee, just slight bend of the knee, that is. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, go ahead and roll the head down, articulate, allow the weight to sort of just guide you down as well to give you a little bit more leverage, but I want you to carry your arm in a socket. Pulling in abdominal and an exhale, come roll yourself back up again, all the way. And then lengthen the spine. Repeat 2 more times. Breath out. We roll down. Start from the top, middle back. Don't rush into this. Get a nice stretch in the lumbar spine by pulling the abdominal a little bit deeper to the spine. And then exhale, roll it up again. And up. And upright. One last one. Breath out. We roll down. Pulling the abdominal. We bring the body over. In breath. And exhale, we roll up again. And come all the way up to standing. Okay, let's stand upright. And we're going to internal rotation the shoulder and external rotate. And internal rotate and external rotate. And internal rotate, external rotate. Movement comes from the shoulder joint and out. And in and out. Go 5 more here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now from here, bending the elbow. Same thing, external rotating from the shoulder joint and come forward. And a 2 and a 3. So we rotate from here and just allow the arm to go along with it. And 5 more. And 4, 3, standing upright, shoulder blades gliding down, and 1. Good job. Turn the arm down. All right, let's go to standing footwork. Now, feet are parallel, the back stay upright. We go. Take the arms forward. You see my back is vertical. My abdominals lifting up. My knees shoot over my feet, and I straighten. Got it? We'll go down. Let's go 10 of the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9. Last one, stay here. Now lift the right heel up, open the arm up to the side. And now switch out and in. Switch heel. Now we'll go left, up. Now right heel, up. Left, out. Right. Left. Right. Left. 2 more sets. Last set. Now straighten, come back up, and let's go down again. So here, let's go double. So both heels go up and 2. Find that balance. Concentrate in here. 3. Whoa. And 4. And 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Now hold the last one. 10. Now here, straighten the leg. Arms go down. You're still on the tippy toe here. Go down, heel stay up, arm to the side. And then find the balance again. Concentrate something in front of you. Oh, mirror, lost it. All right. Hold it together, mirror. All right, got it. and go. Lift, in breath, and in breath. So I wanted to really spread your toes out like duck webs. And out. 4 more. Out. Mira has to concentrate here. 3. Phew, so do you. 2. And last. Good work. And lower. Wow, good job. Okay. Now stay in parallel position here. Now we're going to transfer one leg up. So let's take the right leg up. So go into your tiptoe and then lifting, lower, down. And again, lift 2. So plant the standing leg down as you zip up the abdominal. And down. Plant the foot, lift and zip up. Okay, so just imagine you got a very tight pair of jeans here. You're going to really zoop up the pelvis into the jeans and up. 2 more. Up. Last one, let's stay. Find your balance. The arms go up, arms go down. The arms go up, arms go down. Lots of challenge in balancing in this class. And up. If the arms too complex, just balance. Just keep the arms nice and stable right here and just balance until I'm done with this. And down. And let's go. 4 and down. And 3, down. And 2, down. And 1, and wah. Other side, please. Tiptoe the other foot. Let's go. 90-90. And lower. And 2, and lower. 3, and lower. 4, lower. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9. Hold it on the 10. Here we go. Up and down. 2, up. Find that balance. Remember that pair, that tight pair of jeans. Draw it in, zip it up, and plant that standing leg down to earth. And lift and down. And lift and down. Suddenly, the room is really hot. And down. Working hard here. Up and down. 2 more. Up. Control the arm down. Last one. Up. Down. Good. Mira didn't really do that well on that one. Okay, let's go. Up into V. So rise up, heels together. You are an external rotator in the hip. Rise up onto the ball of the feet, arms, W. So we go down, and then we straighten. Again, find that balance, and straighten the legs, and hurry, and back. Still zipping up, nice and tight, and then lift, and back. And 5, and back. And 4, and back. That's a 6, sorry. 7, and down. 9, let's hold the 10. And then 10, hold that. Rest your arm in the middle, back, little pulses. Up, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, straighten, and lower. Good work, roll the shoulder. So keep the legs in the external rotation, and then we're gonna do single, all right? So like we did in the parallel, we'll do single in external rotation. So here we are. We're taking the right leg up, tiptoe the foot, and now the leg will go, arm will go up, and then lower, same leg. 2, and then lower. 3, find that balance. 4, and down. 5, and down. 6, and down. 7, 8, 2 more, and then we're gonna hold. 9, last one. Stay. Little circle with the arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Tiptoe the left. And here we are. 10, 9. Zip up as you lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoa! Hold it on. 10. Little circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The other. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good work. And shake it out. Good work. Well done. Well done. All right. It's time to go down on the floor. Here we go. Halfway through. Let's go onto our back, please. Roll on our back. Okay, now feet are parallel. Pelvis, spine neutral. Holding on onto the weight here. Heel aligned with the sit bone. Taking the arm up. Rest the shoulder down into the middle back here. Now I want you to feel the heaviness of the hand weight loading the upper abdominal. Pelvic curl. If this arm is too complex to be up here, you can take them down there. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, drawing the abdominal, imprint the lower back, and press up through the pelvis. Come rise up to the bridge. Now allow your sit bone to drag towards the heel, please, and your pubic bone to curl towards your heart. And then we roll the spine back again. Roll it down, and release. Repeat, breath out. Drawing in. Hamstring to lift the pelvis up. So hamstring's the muscle behind your thigh. And then exhale, back of your thigh, roll the spine down. Again, exhaling to roll up. In breath. Exhaling to roll down. And release. Exhaling to roll up. In breath. Exhaling to roll down. Now let's go 2 more times here, please. Exhale. In breath. Exhale. And roll. Next one, we're going to stay up and roll up. Now stay. Folding from the hip, lower the pelvis a smidge down. And then press. A smidge down. And a press. So we flex the hip. We bring the pelvis up to extension. Down. Press it up. And then down. Press it up. Keep dragging the sitting bone to the heels. That will activate the muscle of the back of the legs. And 2 more. Last one. We stay, hold that. Open the arm. And then press it up. Hold the pelvis up. I know. It's really nice and warm. And then out. Hold the pelvis. Keep dragging the pelvis to the heels. Lift it up to the sky. Open the arm. Exhale. And 5 more. 4. 3. Keep the inner thigh active, please. 2. 1. Okay, hold it up and roll it down. Roll it down. I hear you. Yes, everything's burning in the thigh. I hear you. Well done. All right, now hand weight next to each other. Chest lift, please. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Ribs drawing down to the floor. Lifting the head and the chest. Inhale. Perhaps you come up a little higher. Exhale, we go down. Exhaling, lift. Inhaling, exhaling down. And exhaling, lift. Lift up a little higher if you can. Inhaling and exhaling down. Again. In breath hold. Exhale, down. Last 2. lift, in breath, exhale down. Last one. Now we stay here, pull pulses. We exhale, lift, and 2, 10 of this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold 10. Now, chest with rotation, rotate towards me 1. Come to center. The other way 2. And center. Rotate 3. Center. Rotate 4. Center. Rotate 5. Try to keep the pelvis stable here. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one the other way, 10. Now rotate to me first again. Another pulses, 5, lift, 4, lift, 3, 2. Hang on there, come back to center, over to the other side. Another pulses, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hang on there, come back to center, and come right back down. Okay, wow, well done. All right, arms vertical. I want you to anchor your arm with the armpit girdle, please, and then connect it with the upper abdominal. Now, tiptoe your right foot, leg up to tabletop here, please. Tiptoe the left foot, compress the abdominal down to the floor. Leg changes, we switch, and switch. I want the abdominal to continue to sink down to the floor. And I want you to not let the gluteal squeezing and take over the whole action. Abdominal is your stabilizer. And sink the belly in. Another 2 more sets. Last set. And then here, both legs tabletop together, please. Press your arm down. I want you to turn the weight to be vertical here. Anchor it down, extend both legs straight up. And we fall. And then straight up, back to 1990. And straight, back to 1990. Sink the belly button down and fall. Sink down and fall. And 4, fall. 3, 2, last, and now stay, single leg stretch. Extend one leg forward in line with the other heel, and then we switch. Pull back in the abdominal as you extend. Pull back. So I'm imagining my boy is sitting on my belly right now as I do my single leg stretch here. So I'm drawing down to the floor. And I don't know about you, but my kids like to run around me, hop on me, jump on me as I do my practice at home. So I feel like I'm the amusement park there. So I'm used to the waist, I'm drawing it down and drawing it down, holding it tight. Last set, please. And come back to tabletop and one leg down, second leg. Wow. Voila. All right, let's turn to the side here. We only need one hand away, so bring the other one away for now. Bottom arm is long. Leg tabletop position, the 90 hip knee. Bottom arm is straight, lifting the underneath waist here. So you should feel there's a gap here. All right? Top hand with the weight. Bring it up in line with the shoulder. Allow the top arm to rest into the armpit girdle and pull back in the abdominal, please. Okay, top leg comes up to the top, here, and then down, and then lifting up. So we want to keep the pelvis stable here and move the thigh from the hip joint. And then, and go. 5, 4, 3, only open to where you can keep the pelvis stable. 1, stay, mini circle from the hip, so down, up, around from the hip. 2, try to keep the knee at 90-degree angle. 3, and 4, stirring the part in the hip. And 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what this face means? Hold it up. Little circle with the top on. 5, 4, 3. Yes, I'm embracing the heat in my thighs on fire. And reverse the arm, please. The other way. And I can't even think which is reverse. 5. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. And everything can come down. Good work. All right, let's hammer the bottom. Good work. All right, let's go to the other side, please. All right, same business. Bottom arm long. 90-90, hip, knee, lifting the underneath waist. Okay, here we are. Top arm, resting the armpit girdle. And we go. And 2. And 3. You know the second side is going to be more challenging because the first side is burning. You can feel it just by lying on this side. Can you? I don't know about you, but I am. My bottom side is still on fire. And go 3 more here. And 2. Last one, mini circle, round. 10, 2, 3, stable pelvis. 4, 5. I'm trying to ignore the heat coming from the underneath glute. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hang on there. Hold. Circle the arm now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And everything can come down now. Good job. All right, let it go. Hammer the bottom. Good work. And then let's come up. We need 2 hand weight. We'll do the back extension exercise. Similar, if not the same as the first class. All right, so vertical hand weight. Diamond arm. Legs together. Ready the abdominal to support the lower back. Sending the sitting bone to your heel. Ready the shoulder blades down for the back extensors to work. And then here, glide the sternum forward and up. Take yourself into that thoracic extension and come right down again. And inhaling, gliding forward and up. So I want your shoulder to rotate back and not rounding forward, please. That will assist you to tap into your back extensors engagement. And an inhale. So imagine you're doing a 10-pin bowling, but the bowling ball is underneath your sternum. So push the ball forward and roll onto this hand weight. And I hope you get a strike, right? And down. And an inhale. Roll the chest forward and up. Sternum, sternum, sternum. And exhale down and down and down. And 2 more, please. Rolling forward, up. Exhale down. All right, last one. We're going to stay up. And an inhale. We're going to a deeper extension. All right, here. Plant the arm down or the hand weight down and lift up the abdominal. Use the arms. In breath. Stay in the extension. Exhale. In breath, you have to keep reaching the leg long behind you. And lift. And then down. 2 more. And still extending the back forward as you straighten. And then down. And 1 more, please. And reach. And back. Brilliant. Coming down. Good work. Release the hand weight. We don't need them anymore. Bring the forearm by the side. Push the floor with the forearm rounding the back. And send the pelvis to your rest position, reaching the arm long. 2 sets of breath. Breathing into the back. Exhaling. Breathing in into the back. Exhaling. And then breathing into the back. And then exhale. Let's go ahead and roll up. Whew. Good work.